Yeah, I was trying to
Live, by the way.
find that in the show notes. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Made me laugh.
Which one?
Literally, it's the only email there, Champ, from Waymark. I'll read it
Oh,
today.
from Waymarker Jan.
I'll read it on the show. Don't read it. We're live right now. Don't read it.
Oh, I didn't know you went live. You didn't tell me that. We're 6 minutes early, Scott.
Oh, is it that early?
Yes, it's 6 minutes.
Oh.
You haven't even signed in the call-in show yet.
Oh my God! Should I log out? Should I turn it off?
Are you? Have you always been this premature?
Thank you for calling Call-In Studios host and call screener
yes.
line. Please enter your show or meeting number and press pound.
I'm totally zoning here.
All right, I've got to log in.
Enter your 6-digit PIN number.
At least when I do it, Chad, you don't hear all this shenanigans like you do with Scott. He's very dramatic.
Why isn't that working? 325. What's the problem? What's the problem here?
That was an invalid PIN
No,
for
it
the
wasn't.
geocaching podcast. Please re-enter your 6-digit PIN. If you think you have reached the wrong show, hang up and try again. Welcome, host.
There we go.
You have not started a show session in call.
Michael, what you talking
Welcome,
about, lady?
host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Call-In Studio web interface.
Thanks.
Audio recording is on.
Thanks. Guys, tonight's show, Mega Survival Guide. Mega Event Survival Guide.
Mm-hmm.
That's the show tonight. Guys, in the show notes, please, before the show starts, can you add how many megas you've been to?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, let's.
How do I find that?
Everything is a competition, Craig.
Wow.
Everything.
I've noticed that with you, Scott. I've really
Everything.
noticed it with you. I've noticed.
Everything.
I noticed.
Well, yeah, everything.
Terrible. Okay. So do I go to Chad? Chad, tell me how to do it. Do I go to geocaching first?
Oh my God, he doesn't know how to do it.
I'm joking. Hence the reason why I'm asking Chad, because Chad would actually know over you, Scott. Just see, we're getting the banter over and done with now before we start the show. The banter.
Geocaching view profile.
I just don't like the banter.
View profile. Geocaches.
The banter.
There it is. So do you want just megas or do you want gigas and stuff as well? Just megas.
Megas, gigas, block parties.
No, only megas and gigas count. Block parties don't
count. Oh, no, block parties have to count because of this year. They have to count. Block parties have because they're a mega this year. Their classes are mega this year. Block parties are the same as megas this year. They have to count.
No, I just don't want to just because
and I win for original block parties. So
oh wow, look at all the show notes, Scott. You've been busy for once.
Yeah, and you
wow.
Yeah, I look at that and it's like, hey, I don't need to put anything in here.
No, I'm not going to put anything in there either. I'm just going to put in my own statistics. Okay. Oh, wrong one. I don't want to see your head. Okay.
All right. I think I have two. I think I have one block party.
Yeah, you got nothing, Scott. You got nothing on me, mate. Don't worry about
that. Okay.
And Scott, the 1 giga I went to was the same one you went to, but I was there for a lot longer than half an hour. Just saying.
Hey man, did I log it? I logged it. That's all that freaking matters, man. Doesn't matter if I was there for 10 minutes. You're the sucker who was there for 10 hours. That's what it was.
I was there for 10 days. I was actually there for 30
you're the
days.
Sucker there for 10 days.
I did 30-day trip across the United States.
30 days.
30 days. 30 days. Oh, okay, there we go.
Work harder, not smarter. Actually, no, flip that, reverse it. Work smarter, not harder.
Okay, let me see yours too. What have you? Oh, Chad.
Got more.
Chad, how did you get?
Is Chad the big winner?
So far.
Really?
Yeah.
But not in life, though. Not in life.
No, maybe because you've been longer, Chad. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the 10 plus years he's gotten on both of us.
Oh wow, Scott, you've got. See, I'm from Australia, so in Australia we only have.
Because you're all
we only have 1, maybe 2 megas in Australia wide every year. That's it. That's
15
it.
megas, dude. That's it.
That's it. That's I told you. Don't give it away yet. We're not even on the show.
Oh,
Jeez. People are gonna hang up now. They're not gonna
I don't
listen now.
listen now. I know how many megas. Craig.
So
They're gonna be like, I know what Craig's megastat is. I'm not gonna listen to it anymore. So that's it.
Scott's also in a land of rich to be able to drive to megas available.
This is true. This is true. That whole Midwest sort of, area.
Because I live in the Midwest.
Mm-hmm. Well, you class it as Chicago being the center of the universe, so
It is the center of the universe.
yeah, for you.
I'm the center of the universe. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, you definitely are the center of the universe, Joe.
No, isn't that
My
there's the
mistake.
actual
My
the
mistake.
center? But the center of the universe is in Texas, isn't it? Like, isn't there a place where there is actually the center of the universe is actually a place in Texas?
Got a place
I
in
do believe.
Texas.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it is. I think there is. I think
Yeah.
it is.
Of course.
I think it is. I've driven past it.
You didn't stop, but you jumped past it.
Yeah. I couldn't stop.
Oh, look, center of the universe. Okay. Pretty neat. Here we go live, guys.
No more swearing, Scott. No more swearing.
Have I even sworn yet?
Yes, you
God
have.
damn it. Here we go. Did you see what I did there? You didn't see what I did there.
Are you going to do the whole countdown? What?
I am. In 3, 2, 1.
You want to know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30, which means it's once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is not C. Michelle. My name is Scott Burks. And please welcome first our co-host who knows his place on this show.
Yeah, I know.
Michelle.
Yes, thank you. Where's my place, Scott? Under you, of course. Always under you.
That's right. And guys, please welcome, as always, to my virtual left, everybody's favorite and mine, Chaz 427.
Howdy, all from the hostess with the mostest. How do you survive a mega event?
That's right, guys. Tonight's episode 860, recorded live on April 16th, 2025, is the Mega Event Survival Guide. Phone lines are now open, guys. You want to call us, you can. Give us a call, 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. And for your international callers, you can call us free via the web at callinstudio.com/show/GCPC. But guys, first, before we get started, Chad.
Yes.
Do you guys like how I did the show notes, by the way, last week? Did you appreciate that? I
appreciate that.
Did you appreciate that, Chad?
Last week, I did the show notes last week.
No, I fixed the whole patron thing.
I did all that last week.
Whatever. Hey, Chad. Whatever. Chad,
Yes, sir.
before we get started, we got to talk about Patreon.
Yeah, I got to pay those bills.
Apparently, Craig thinks he did all the work here. Guys, it costs a lot of money to make this podcast work. We really can use your help. There's two ways you can help us out. First, you go to PayPal. That's PayPal.me/the Geocaching Podcast. You make a one-time donation. Doesn't matter what it is. Or, Chadley, you join Patreon.
Ooh, you get anything with that?
You do. You get extra audio, extra video, only available to Patreon members. You get stickers and coins and pat tags and pins. You get the patron-only show at the end of the year. We just give stuff away. Price closet overflowing. Can't wait to get it all out of my place. So looking forward to the end of the year. But until then, you get all this extra audio and video. So you can. Guys, tiers start as low as $5. That's it. You want to help? That's right. Thank you, Chad. Guys, you want to help us out, you can. You go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following:
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
And tonight we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine Write-in-the-Rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
Yeah, it's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cache buyers and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com. That's ftfgeocacher, one word.com.
And by the Max Suds Body Company. Max Suds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Bee Gone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Max Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxsudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group, with adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL. If you have an idea for a shirt design and cannot find it, then you've gone to the right place. Give them the opportunity to show you just how they can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And by pattags.com for your swag and pad tag needs. Visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pad tags. With over 50,000 tags to collect, pattags.com is everything you need to start your pad tag. Visit them at pattags.com. That's PATH.
Chad, you disappeared, by the way. And by GeoGo. Go caching with GeoGo, the geocaching app for Android that includes a Where-I-Go player, trackable scanner, companion watch app, and county finds database. If you're an advanced geocacher, GeoGo helps with powerful features like nearby cache notifications, optimized routes, offline mode, bulk TB logging, and much more. Learn more by visiting them at geogo.com. That's GEOOH-GO.com.
And finally, by Cashcraft. Cashcraft builds handmade, devious, and gadget geocaches, path tag displays, and many more geocaching products that you can pre-order for free pickup at their vendor booth at Geo Woodstock XXI in West Virginia on May 23rd and 24th. And in honor of the 21st Geo Woodstock event, receive 21% off your pre-order with code Geo Woodstock XXI through May 1st. So to reserve your pickup order, visit them today at cashcraftnj.com. That's CACHECRAFTNJ.com.
Honor.
What?
Honor. In honor.
In
And
honor,
as always,
yeah, in
Chad,
honor.
you can find links to our sponsors on our website or
In our show notes.
honor.
I want to ask Chad, say pathtags.com. Say pathtags.com. Say it 3 times fast.
Pattags.com. Pattags.com.
There it is. There it is.
Well, what am I doing?
You really rushed pathtags.com. Pathtags.com. Pathtags.com.
Okay.
Anyway.
I did the show notes, right? And in our show notes. There we
you
go.
go.
Thank you. We did get an email. I got an email this morning.
got mail. Yay! I got mail.
Got an email from Waymaker Jan.
Yay!
He's commenting about last week's show.
Oh.
Specifically, this is specifically for Chad and Craig and Chaz for episode 859. I love how everybody just puts Chaz now. It's just Chaz. You might as well change your name, Craig.
Yeah.
Chad. Chad, you might as well change your caching name to Chaz. It'd be way more fun. Just do Chaz exclamation point.
What does Taz actually stand for anyway? Chad.
He can't hear us.
No, he can't.
So
We can't hear. Oh, there he is.
I can replug my sound thing. Sometimes it kind of glitches out on me.
It's brand new, Chad. Why do I keep calling you Craig?
Yeah, so it seems to do it when it needs an update to the drivers, and I have no idea why.
Really? Because the drivers are outdated.
It's like I've updated the drivers 7 or 8 times since I got it.
No, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna put it out there. Craig doesn't have these problems.
No, because I didn't even have a desk. I have a laptop computer and a microphone. That's it. That's all I need. That's all I need. Anyway, let's get to the the email.
Yeah, too much banter.
Too much banter.
Another great episode, says Waymaker Jan. But this one was better than normal.
I wonder why.
Maybe because
Almost different.
I'm gonna tell you. Maybe because the voice of the patron voiceless See My Shell led the way. Or maybe because Chaz has the vocal ambiance of Patrick Warburton. Or maybe because the Camp Migo topic was just very interesting. Either way, this episode was just absolutely amazing. Better than usual. I wonder what was different.
So I'm putty then, right? So
yeah,
Patrick Warburton was putty on Seinfeld, or the Tick. I could be the Tick.
You could be the Tick.
Yeah.
There you go. Seriously, just messing with you a bit, Scott, as I'm going through your backlog of episodes. Maybe I'm skipping some, but you haven't missed a day hosting, so this was a air quote surprise. I'm also kind of punching up Craig currently for sticking up for the patrons during the March Madness episode he did with Josh on Treasures of Our Town.
Mm-hmm.
As for past episodes, I really loved the Trad letterboxing episode. Did you and Chaz ever get your hand-carved stamp from your guest? Yes, we did get our stamp.
We did.
Yes, and I have been in for everybody. Just spoiler alert: I have been in contact with that guest, and she will be returning later in the year, coming back for.
I need to get my letterbox out.
Well, there's a reason. There's a reason why Waymaker Jan is asking that question. Is because he's made a handmade stamp for myself and Joshua, the geocaching vlogger, for our Treasures of Our Town podcast, because apparently that Treasures of Our Town is his actually favorite podcast to listen to as well, just to say.
Yes.
But yeah, so he's made us our own two personalized.
When does it come out? Once a month, right?
Stamps.
Is yours once a month or every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks, Scott. Every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, yeah.
Anybody can do every 2 weeks. It's on my head. I could do every 2 weeks. It's not even live.
Sure you can. But actually be listenable too. Like rather than look at it, like actually listen. Audio only. Audio
too much banter.
Too much banter, Scott.
Too much banter. Thanks, Waymaker Jam. Yeah, maybe maybe it was Craig, or maybe it was Chad.
I think I'll be honest with you, Scott, as well. I think the Australian accent, a lot of people enjoy that, and then Chad's deep dulcet sounds coming out of his throat themselves, like it is like a bit of like liquid honey to people's ears. So it is. It's true. It is. Don't you agree, Chad? I'm trying to include you here.
I agree totally.
See, I agree totally. I agree totally.
Too much banter. Guys,
Anyway.
tonight's episode, as we move along, tonight's episode, guys, the Mega Event Survival Guide. If you've never been to a mega event, this is the show for you. If you have been, hey, maybe you'll learn something you never knew. Mega events are large, complex things. There's often hundreds of people, if not sometimes thousands of people, attending, and it's across multiple activities and or locations. It can be very daunting to someone who's never been to one before, or if you've been to one, a smaller one, just an event but never a mega. It can be overwhelming, especially if you're a new cacher. The following are some tips to getting the most out of your mega event experience. And anybody, if you have any comments, questions, or please give us a call, 808-468-7921. Is that right? That doesn't sound right. 808-468-7924. Excuse me. That is 808 Got Swag, and you could join in on a conversation. Let's start it off, though. We got to start off with competition, guys. I've been to 21 mega events, 1 gig event, 1 block party. Chad, to you.
17 megas, 2 gigas, 2 HQ block parties.
Oh, I think it's
one geocaching.
It's a HQ.
Celebration.
HQ.
Hey, Craig.
Yes.
How many measly events have you been to?
So again, I prefix this.
Here we go.
I've got to prefix this, right? So I've only been geocaching itself for 10 years in total. 10 years, of which 6 of those have been in Australia. In Australia, we have 1, maybe 2 megas every year, Australia-wide. Australia's the same size as the continental US.
So what globes say? Globes distribute.
It's what it
correct,
is.
correct me if I'm wrong, but they have airplanes there, and I
They
do
do, I
know
think.
for a
I think
fact
they
that the original airline is Australian. The very first commercial airline.
I'm not
Being
saying I
schooled
don't get.
by
I'm saying
Dad.
there's
Schooled
two
by Dad.
megas a year in Australia
Yeah.
wide. Not 13, 14, 15 megas like there are here in the good old US of A. So I'm going to prefix that first. So that's the reason why my numbers are a lot lower than you guys. But I'm happy to say 15 megas, 1 giga. I don't know where you got the second giga from, Chad. I'm going to have to ask about that. And
Canada,
at the moment,
I'm assuming.
three block parties. Oh, was Canada a giga? Was it?
Dude, there was last year's gig, the Coinfest
In
Canada.
2020, there's 2022 the Giga in Canada.
Was that a giga?
Canuda. Yeah, that was a gig.
that was Giga.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a giga. I was on an Alaskan cruise at that time, so I couldn't make it. Yeah. I was cruising the Alaskan part of the good old US of A.
I'm going to Alaska next weekend.
Yeah. Pack your clothes, Scott. You're going to be cold, just saying.
Cold. Yeah. I'm going to get
Things-
the oldest. Knock on
Things
wood.
shrink in the cold. Things shrink in the cold, and you can't you can't get any shorter, Scott, just saying. So,
Thank God.
hey now.
So, Craig, how many of
Yeah.
those? How many
Yes,
of those have you done just between this year and last year?
What's that? Which ones?
The
Your
megas.
megas, your megas and block parties.
So all three block parties have been this year. All three block parties have been this year so far. And I'm going to say there's probably about 5 of those have been mega this year and last year as well. So,
I mean, he'll
so
probably by the end of the year he'll be ahead of both of us, I think.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Because after this one here, I've got Mingo. I'm going to Mingo as well with Ryan Simmel. Ryan Simmel. I wonder how many his.
Ryan, is he in the chat? Ryan, are you in the chat?
I got one
I'm
statistic.
sure he's got us crushed.
I miss Ryan.
I have one statistic.
I'm
I
so
can beat
happy I
both
did
of
this
you.
a couple months ago.
Both of you, I can beat the statistic. Both of you. I was on a mega committee for 3 megas out of my 15. How many megas have you been on a committee?
I want to be on a mega committee.
There you
Why
go.
would I want that?
There
Why
you
would
go.
I want that?
There you go.
Exactly.
I've had the opportunity,
That's because you enjoy hassle.
and I declined.
Oh, and I'm on another mega committee here in good old US of A for next year, Bamarama 2026.
I give back. I'm on a podcast. I give back plenty. Plenty.
Please,
Exactly.
please,
Plenty.
please.
Plenty.
Mm.
So do you. You give back plenty.
Yeah, and Craig was. By the way, when I'm trying to do my the commercials, our sponsors,
Yes.
and Craig's always in the background there, fidgeting with something and putting it up there to distract me. So he had his Bucky's mug and then his Bucky's drink up there. So for those who don't know Bucky's,
Everyone knows Bucky's.
everyone, you need to go to Texas if you don't know Bucky's. You'll find
No,
out.
it's
more than Texas. It's more than
Texas.
It started in Texas.
I was at one
Oh.
in Missouri a couple months ago.
I'm in
Yeah,
Alabama. I'm in Alabama.
They're expanding outside of Texas, but they originally were totally in Texas.
Yes, agreed. When I went to Texas, yes, there was a Bucky's I saw. First time I saw Bucky's was in Texas. Yes, agreed. I'll co-sign that, Chad.
Mhm.
But they're all over the place. Wisconsin's getting one, for Christ's sake. Come on.
Yep, they're like I said, they're expanding, and every new one is the largest Bucky's. They've
Way too
always
much
been
Fanta.
just a little bit bigger.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Okay, so let's talk. We're going to start pre-match. So Craig is good with this. Craig right now is, for anybody who doesn't know, Craig is currently a nomad. He lives out of a van, and he is going from mega to mega to mega to mega to mega to mega to mega.
Hey now.
Down by the river, and he's that creepy van guy, guys. He is the creepy van guy. He's that guy.
Currently in a Cracker Barrel parking.
In a Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel parking.
Parking lot. So obviously you have a ton, I'm sure, to bring to this conversation because you've been to a bunch of megas recently. So let's start pre-mega. Okay, guys. So pre-mega, what are we bringing? What are we bringing to pre-mega? You're going to bring a caching bag, swag, trackables, and or pad tags, money. Bring some cash. Trust me, bring some cash. You're going to want to bring a pen, extra logs if you can, extra clothes and shoes, because you know what? Sometimes you fall in the river. It happens. It does
Mhm.
happen. GPSR, you don't have to, but if you have one, bring it. An external battery for your phone if you need it, water, snacks, and definitely a sense of adventure. Anything else? Craig, did I leave anything out?
Friends, bring friends as
Bring
well,
friend.
or
Good
or
one.
meet
Oh,
friends,
oh,
or meet friends there. You know, always have. I mean, you can go by yourself, and I've been to Megas by myself. Going caching last year with Chad. You know, Chad, I was there the whole time by myself, and I met up with you, and then I met up with other friends throughout the time. But I was predominantly there by myself at going caching last year. Did I have as good a time as I normally do? Maybe not. So yeah, definitely friends help with everything. Everything.
agree. Chad, anything else to add?
I'm going to add some sunscreen,
Oh,
and
good one.
especially for my pasty skin. You know, I need that. And maybe a flashlight and UV light. Some tots are always good. You know, your little tweezers to pull
Sure,
logs out of
sure. Love
bananas.
it. Love it. Good one. I love that, Chad. Well done, sir. Next up, staying with the pre-mega here. Be informed. Some mega events are basically gigantic get-togethers. Others have themes or are based around contests. Depending on the theme or even the location, your expectations and preparations will be different. It all depends. Different megas have different preparations, guys. Do your
Mhm.
research ahead of time and come prepared. I'm giving an example. West Bend, which is in Wisconsin, that is a numbers mega. People don't stick around. People go, they sign in, they're gone. They're hitting megas, they're hitting power trails. You're getting numbers. That's strictly what West Bend's all about. You go to Moga, it's a contest. You are in a contest. That's what it's there for. You don't have to be in the contest, but that's basically the overall concept of Moga. You go to Midwest Geobash out in Ohio. That is a socializing mega. That's basically you're sitting around, you're chit-chatting with people, you're interacting with people, you're talking to people. Caching is there, but it's kind of not in the forefront. It's kind of in the background, like you also cache, but it's more about talking with people, getting to know people, enjoying people. That's what that one's about. So know what you're getting into. Come prepared. Usually the schedule of events is posted to the event website well ahead of the event itself. It's on, if there's a event website or even the event geocaching site, usually they will put the events on those pages. So you definitely want to do that. Make sure you register. Super important to register. Let them know you're coming. Super important as well. Sometimes it even includes a map of the event site, by the way, sometimes those websites. I highly recommend attendees look over this information before going. Take a look at it just so you know what you're getting into, know what you want to do. You definitely want to do that. Super important. Chad, anything to add?
I'm going to say make sure you check to see when pre-order when registration ends and pre-order the merchandise ends. Oftentimes they run out of their swag bags
Yes.
and other things, so they might not have extras. And if you didn't order in time, then you may not be able to get the geo coins, the shirts, the all the swag that you normally get at Megas.
Absolutely. And that's next on my list. Pre-order merchandise. Next on the list for the pre-mega. Things like supporter packs or specific geocoins related to the event must be pre-ordered, usually, then picked up on the day. Even geocoins that don't require a pre-order can be sold out when you get to the event. So it's worth pre-purchasing if you really, really want something. And that's so important. Like if you want it, pre-order it. Don't hope that they'll have it at the event because there's absolutely no guarantee that it's going to be there. No guarantee. Anything else to add to that, Chad? Or no, you're good.
I'm good with it with the merchandise.
Oh, nice. Okay. Next up, GPX files. Once you have targeted caches picked out, this is for you more advanced geocachers. Be sure to download a GPX file to your phone or GPSR, or save them to an offline list for your app. You never know what cell signal will be like in the area. And I know I do this. I'm sure, Chad, I know you do this. Craig, do you do this a lot? Do you download GPX files? You know what a GPX file is, Craig. You know what that is.
Oh, yeah, no. Even to the point where even to the point where in Moga, one of my issues was that I couldn't download the GPX file to Cashly itself. I was the only one that was having trouble with it before our actual Moga competition. You see, so I had to utilize another means to do that. So I couldn't even download it at GPX because I didn't know how to do it. But then again, Ryan even attempted to help me. No, that didn't help. Mark from TropBiz from Wajir Woodstock, he was there. He tried to help me as well. No, didn't work. So maybe it was just the caching gods telling me not to. Fat boy, don't run and break your ankle. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah, you hurt your ankle on that, didn't you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's still not right. It's still painful.
Yeah.
I still limp. Yeah. I still limp, mate. So anyway. So no, I don't download GPX files. I'm not. I just go with the flow. I'm there to meet people more than find caches. I'm very. Yes, yeah. I'm more sociable. I'm a sociable guy.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Still going with the pre-mega. Check the weather. Dress appropriately.
We're still on GPX files.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Chad.
So I'm going to also add in get your offline maps for your phone because you can be out of data. That's another thing for out of data. And if you have a planning tool like Cache Tour, I love Cache Tour for planning. Get your plan in place. So don't just rely on, hey, I'm going to randomly go and grab the caches out here. If you put a good plan together, you can hit all the best caches in high quality and decent quantity.
Agreed. Couldn't agree more. Yes. Good GPX file. Also, get offline maps. I know Cashly has it where you could pay for it. I think it's like $1.99 or something like that. And you can get all the offline maps. Definitely, that's absolutely worth investing in. I have it for most of the states surrounding my state. And whenever I go to a new state, I automatically download the state as well where I'm going to.
A lot of us forget to do it.
No, it's so important.
This is a reminder to get that ahead of time because you wind up there and you're at the cellular service gods.
At the mercy. You're at the mercy of the cellular service. Yeah. And once if you got a mega or God forbid a giga, you're gonna have nothing. It gets
exactly.
Chad, may I move on now?
Check the weather.
Okay. Check the weather for cripe's sake. Dress appropriately, guys. There is no bad weather, only bad clothing choices. I will say that again and again and again. The mega will go on, rain or shine. Nothing is worse than being ill prepared for inclement weather. Be sure you have enough water if it's excessively hot. Remember, again, there's no bad weather, only bad clothing choices. So, guys, be prepared for anything. Anything. Obviously not 10 degrees if it's July, but anything.
You know what you can do, Scott?
What can you do, Craig?
You can literally drive around in your house like I do, so you don't have to pack anything because everything's in your van. And
if you want to be a van guy, yes.
If it gets cold, I come back to my house and get a jacket. if it starts to rain, I come back to my house and get an umbrella.
But for the 99.9% of us who have homes and lives, we have to pack when we go places.
Yes.
So, guys, pack appropriately, please.
Yep.
Please. There's nothing worse. The best thing you can do for yourself, invest. I don't know if Craig or Chad has these. I've got caching pants, like hiking pants that have the zippers that like turn them into shorts. I
got them. They always irritate me when I'm wearing them as shorts, so they don't feel comfortable. So I will wear them, but not frequently.
Not frequently, he says. And finally, for pre-megas, book accommodations early, guys. I'm going to say this again. But hold on. Go ahead, Craig. Say it.
Or drive around in your house.
Or drive around in your house. But if you don't drive around in your house, I cannot stress this enough. Book your accommodations early. Many mega events are in areas that do not have a lot of accommodations close by. These locations tend to fill up rather quickly when a couple thousand cachers come to town. Book ahead of time. You can always cancel a reservation if you end up not going, guys.
Don't be afraid to Airbnb.
Don't be afraid to Airbnb.
Exactly. And when you do Airbnb, again, that coincides with being there with friends as well and organized friends, because at Airbnb, you think about it, you get a 3-bedroom Airbnb, you're there with 2 other friends as well, or 2 other couples, for instance, as well. You've got a little common area, you've got a kitchen area, you've got a bathroom area that's all yours. You know, you can really socialize a lot more. So.
Yes, agree. Yes.
So Ryan's saying he's going to stay with you, Craig.
Yeah.
I don't think Ryan's going to fit in my bed.
Ryan is
with
definitely
me,
not
just
gonna
saying.
fit.
No, definitely.
The proximity of the hotel will affect the plans for the day of the event, so keep that in mind as well. Depending how far you are. I knew, for example, I'm gonna give an example here because that's what we do here. West Virginia. It was in May. I booked my hotel in like November. As soon as we heard about it, maybe even September. Because I knew, like, okay, I had a feeling that's going to go Giga. And if it's going Giga, I'm going to be there. I booked my hotel immediately. As soon as they told us where it was, I booked my hotel. My hotel is awesome. It's like 2 blocks from the Giga event. It's like I could literally walk there. It's amazing. So like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, know where you're going, know what you're going to do, book ahead of time. So important, guys. And if you want to camp, which I highly encourage you to do because camping is quite awesome. Check out the website of the mega event. Usually each mega has their own website outside of geocaching.com where you can buy merchandise, book camping, etc. They're going to let you know if there's camping available and how to do it. And if you are camping, it's a good idea. Research in advance the closest shops to buy food, supplies, etc. Always know that. But if you can camp. Camping is way more fun.
Or just parking in the nearest Cracker Barrel.
Just park at a Cracker Barrel.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag should be sponsored.
I know, right? I know.
Part of my plan in there, I always put in time for, especially the first day, getting to the grocery store, getting all the all the water, snacks, etc. That I wouldn't be carrying on a plane. Now, if you're like see my shell, you take it with you. But
it's in my fridge. That's at arm's length right now. I got my fridge. I'm opening my fridge as we speak, and then closing. There we go. Just close my fridge. See, there we go.
It's got a fridge.
I got a fridge and a freezer.
A freezer. Yeah. All right, we've got Pennsylvania. 2 steps. What's up, buddy? Hello.
Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to echo your point here. One of the first points you made about being sociable at a mega event.
Okay.
So my first event after 15 years of geocaching was a mega in 2021. I happened to be by the trackable table, dropping off some trackables, and this strange Australian man with a camera walks by, and I say, hi, I see your videos online sometimes. We start talking, and here I am several years later calling into this show, which I only know about because of that interaction. Really? And I actually have even more geocaching excitement in my life from that interaction. Because by talking to Craig, I met the people over at Cashcraft, Courtney and Andrew, and now I'm helping them create gadget caches. So just saying hi at a mega, my first event ever, and here I am talking to you right now and putting gadget caches for some other great people.
That's pretty amazing.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty amazing. Wow, and that was your first event, period, or first mega event?
Ever. I played for 15 years and decided, after being locked in the house for COVID, it's like, I want to go out. I want to do an event. There's this mega nearby in New Jersey. I'm going to go to it. And it was a blast. I've been back every year. I'm going to Geo Woodstock this year. It's going to be a great year for geocaching.
Wow. I'm sorry it took 15 years to get to a mega event or even an event for that matter.
I overcome my social anxiety and being locked in the house will definitely do that.
Was it just did you not know any cashers, or are you just not an event guy? I mean, some people just aren't event people, and God bless. There's nothing wrong with that.
That really a little of both. I'd say mostly I didn't know any other cashers. I've tried to loop my friends in. They would always go for the adventure, but they never got hooked on the game itself.
Sure.
So it was really just kind of being all by my lonesome, so to speak, for geocaching goes.
Wow. And Craig actually mentioned this podcast. He dropped this podcast.
No, Scott.
I mentioned it when we first met, but through the grapevine and through association, I found out about it. Yeah. Now it's in my rotation.
I thought
exactly, and that's the same. It's the same reason why with Andrew and Courtney as well from Cashcraft NewJersey.com. That's cashcraftnj.com. Proud sponsors of this show as well. Mike's actually helping them with all their pre-orders for Geo Woodstock. So he's actually helping them do their 3D printing. What else are you helping him with, mate?
I've been working with them building some gadget caches. That's what I've got printing right now. You hear a whir in the background. That's my 3D printer going. It's been going relentless for about 2 weeks.
Wow.
cranking out not just stock for the website, but the stock they're going to have at Geo Woodstock. We've also been cooking up some other ideas involving birdhouses and little containers that are kind of hush still in the works. We'll see what comes of it. But the 4 gadget containers they sell on their site were designed by myself. Happy to work with them to sell them, get them out there. So, you can have a quality gadget cache anywhere in the country. And, it's kind of either a DIY kit where you get all the parts and you just kind of add your own ammo can, or they even sell it complete, where it's just, here's everything you go and you have a gadget cache that's going to earn them favorite points for you.
That's awesome. Yep. Good for you. Good for you. Well, I'm
glad
you got
yourself. Because I said hi at a mega event.
I'm glad you put yourself out there. That's awesome. Changed your life. Look at that. Now your life is completely different in terms of geocaching. Your geocaching life, I should say, is completely different.
Absolutely.
Well done, sir. Well done. I'm glad. And if you see any of us at Woodstock, please, by all means, come up and say hello.
Or you hear our voices. So.
Yeah. Come on.
Those ones I love. It's like they don't watch the YouTube videos, but they listen to the audio, and there's like, hey, I know that voice.
How many times I've heard I know that voice?
Exactly.
A voice in a sea of voices reaching out to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 2 steps. I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for calling in. You be well. Call in again. Okay.
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, that was nice. That's interesting. Actually helping out with Cashcraft. That's kind of awesome. Oh, talk about it. Look at you changing lives, Craig. Look at you.
Oh, always, Scott. This is what happens when you become a real influencer. See, so one day you'll know what it's like. One day you might know what it's like.
You know what? God willing.
I've got another call. Hang on.
Like, knock on wood.
God willing, I could be an influencer like Craig. Moving on. Moving on to the actual mega event itself, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I got, sign the logbook, Chad.
Woohoo.
Sign the logbook. Not all events have logbooks, but all megas I have been to, and usually that other ones I've been to do, and usually they're pretty cool. The logbook at a mega is usually pretty cool. Some are lame, but most are cool.
They're you got Geo Woodstocks always has the Geo Woodstock spelled out in giant letters.
Yeah.
You've got I've seen logbooks where it's been an old VW Beetle. I've seen all kinds of different things, a camper, don't expect it to be a book on a table. Expect it to be something unique.
Yeah, it's not going to be a book. It's not going to be a book on a table. Usually it's not. Yeah, you should say usually. Sometimes,
and often it's a good photo opportunity as well to get you.
It is, yes, it is. It's a nice memento of the day to get your name on that logbook. Take a picture of it. Absolutely, yeah. Geo, Bamarama had like wheels, and it was like Bamarama wheels, and I had to sign one of the wheels.
Nice,
kind of cool. Yeah, it was nice. Be an active participant, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Don't expect hand holding. Don't expect that someone will actively show you exactly what to do and where to go. It's not going to happen. That doesn't happen. Take it upon yourself to get informed of the various things going on during the event and plan your time accordingly. If you're not sure what's going on, ask someone. They will help you. They're just not going to hold your hand. Events typically have an information booth manned with volunteers with all the information you may need. But know what you're getting into. I guess that's the most important thing.
Yeah, take a look around. So, information is going to be there. It's going to be available, but also take a look around. You see a bunch of people gathered around tables. You might want to go see what's going on. Go walk by the various booths from the sponsors of the megas who are selling everything from t-shirts to geocache containers to geocoins, etc. Usually you got the local areas geocaching association like the TXGA or the GGA or the various associations for the local area, and go talk to them, see see what they got to say. Sometimes they could point you to some really cool caches that you might not have thought about going to hit.
I agree. Craig, anything to add to this? We're talking about being an active participant. I'm telling you what we're talking about.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you for catching me up.
I would catch you up. I'll catch you up. Don't worry, I'll catch you up.
What being an active participant in what way? Like being active in terms of logging your registration, will attend, getting there, being part of the crowd.
Just being part of it. Yeah, just being part of it. Be active in it. Don't just, like.
Well, have you spoken about going to the vendors as well? Making sure you go around to all.
Yeah, Chad just did. Yeah, Chad.
See, I miss out. See, why even ask me for? Well, I'm just going to reiterate what Chad's already said. So it's useless. I'm just a telephone guy. I'm just a telephone.
Well, means, guys, and I can't stress it enough. Buy something from the vendors.
Yes,
please. Buy something from the vendors.
Yeah,
these guys, they're going to be. If you don't, they're going to be gone, and you're going to be pissed that they're gone. Buy something. I always try and buy a T-shirt from Arty Crafted because obviously they're a sponsor of the show, and B, I want to support. I usually get something from Space Coast just because whether it's small or large, just I like to support the vendors.
And one thing you supported too in Bamarama this year, just gone, Scott. You supported Bamarama itself because they had the silent auction where you got one of the big heavy
the gold,
the brass signal.
He's not here anymore. I actually moved him up. He's in my living room. He's on the shelf in my living room.
So he's he's got front and center. So it's worth it.
I can't show you, but I paid way too much for a brass signle.
No, you didn't. I'm sure Bamarama very proud that you paid the amount that you paid for it.
Happy to do it. But yeah, by all means, please purchase stuff from the vendors. Can't stress that enough. So important. Keeps them in business, keeps us in business, keeps everybody in business, keeps everything happy. And you want, or the vendors aren't going to come next year.
And it's much cheaper. It's much cheaper because no postage, zero postage for any stuff, no shipping at all. So that's right.
And the best part is I've done this in the past. I've called Space Coast and said, "Hey, I want this. I'm going to be at West Bend," and they're like, "Yeah, we'll bring it. Don't worry about it." And I picked it up.
Yep. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I always just look at what they got there and buy it. But
no.
Yeah.
No.
I ordered a mini trackable for my scooter, and he's like, I'm like, I'll be at West Bend. Can I pick it up? He's like, oh yeah, I'll bring it to West Bend. No worries.
Yeah. It's the same as Cashcraft as well. The Cashcraft are having that deal on now that you pre-order and then you
pre-order and pick it up.
Pick it up. Perfect idea.
Can't go wrong, man. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Genius idea. So guys, by all means, please purchase. Yeah. Purchase.
Yep.
Be flexible. Mega events are run by volunteers. If something does go wrong, instead of complaining about it and letting it ruin your day, just roll with the punches. May also be a good time to pitch in and help out a fellow cashier in need. Yeah, guys, trust me, things happen at megas. I've been to a lot of megas. I've seen crazy things happen, and you got to roll with it. You have to. Sometimes whether it be weather or something else, things happen.
Tech issues happen a lot as well. So if you're there trying to, if you're in the crowd, for instance, and you're trying to hear the person talking and they've got a megaphone or they've got a microphone, and all of a sudden that microphone's cutting out or whatever, just stop talking. Everyone just stop talking and try and listen to what's actually going on rather than go, oh, I can't hear him. So guess what? I'm going to talk over him so no one else can hear him as well. So just, roll with it. It happens to all of us. So
it does.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Can't go wrong. Before I move on and take a call real quick, go take a call. I've got that's another back. Do I have two Pennsylvanias in one shot here? Is that what I'm saying? Pennsylvania, I'm assuming that's got to be
Hello.
Levi. That's Levi. Yeah, how's that for a call? Hey Levi,
Yep.
what's up, buddy? What's up, man?
Yeah.
What's up?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
I wanted to talk about how excited I am for Geo Woodstock.
For Geo Woodstock. Yes, coming up. Oh, is it a month yet? No, a little over a month. A little over a month away.
Yeah.
You're going, right? You're going?
Oh yeah, I'm going for sure.
What I'm assuming your parents are taking you. I would hope your parents are taking
you. My dad's taking me because my sister is not into geocaching, so won't plays a little fail soundbite.
Oh, okay. Hold on. There you go.
He's even telling you the sound bite.
How's
Yeah,
that? That one? Or do you want this one?
yeah.
Take your pick. I get to that one too.
Both of them.
Both of them. How about this one? How about that one? That one not good? No.
All of them. All of them are good. But
Oh,
yeah, the she misses out on a good amount of the adventure.
Yeah.
But I go caching with my dad and mom a lot. Usually, like, the last time we did family geocaching was like back when I had like a few finds.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
And so you're gonna go. So your dad's gonna take you to Geo Woodstock. Is
Yeah,
he gonna
my
drive
dad's
you?
taking me. We're tent camping.
You're tent camping. Nice. Really?
Yeah, we're tent camping.
When are you going? What day are you going? When are you driving up there? Or down there? I should say
I
down
think
there.
we're gonna get there on Friday.
Nice. Okay. And you're staying till what,
And then-
Sunday?
I think we're staying until either Sunday or Monday.
And have you ever been? You've never been to a mega, I'm assuming, correct?
No, I've never been to a mega, but I've been to a really good event.
Which one?
I have a GC code. It was a Pi Day event. It was, let's see here, GCB3QNG.
Ah, how many people were there?
Maybe 30 or something. I can do the GC code again.
No. it's okay.
GC Bravo
Okay.
3 Quebec November.
Oh,
And I don't know what the B is.
Victor.
V for Victor.
Viva Victor.
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 Yeah.
Okay. You know there's gonna be like 3,000 people here, right? Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself into?
Oh yeah. But I'm excited because it's going to be anywhere I'm walking around. I'll just start
Yeah.
popping up conversations about geocaching.
That's right. Yeah. And if you find Craig,
Yeah.
just jump
Mhm.
on him
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
tell your dad.
I
Tell your
can't wait.
dad. Tell your dad he can go back to the tent. That Craig will drive you around for the rest of the day.
Yeah, because we go camping too. So like,
Right.
I hopefully sometime we'll just somehow see Craig
Sure.
camping somewhere. Because yeah, we go camping a lot.
Look for the creepy guy in the van. Okay.
Yeah,
But
he's
at least
creepy to me.
either that, Levi. I mean, yes, you can come up, mate. You can jump on my back, not a problem at all, and that's easy. But when you go up to Scott, at least you can look him straight in the eyes. You can be eye to eye with him too. So
Exactly. And Levi.
Oh yeah.
And if you see Chad, what are you gonna do if you see Chad? Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know the proper etiquette?
I'm gonna scream Chad at the top of my lungs.
And
yes,
yes, and point.
and
It's
point.
not Chad. It's Chaz.
It's Chaz.
Chaz.
Yeah.
CHAZ.
I said it's adorable. I'll give you that for the Z.
Oh, that's right.
Zed.
Of course.
Yeah.
Z.
You got to scream Chaz at the top of your lungs and point at him. Okay.
You need to send me some sweat for the chat.
Oh, I gotta send you. You got to shoot me an email. I can't remember. I don't remember. ADD. You got to remind me.
Just bring it with you and give it to him. Jesus.
Oh, I guess because I may not. Who knows if I'm going to see him? I can't guarantee I'm going to see Chaz.
Yeah,
Let's stop it around all over the place.
Oh,
All right, Levi, I got to run, buddy. Anything else? I got to run. I got to get through this show. Anything else?
All right, have a good one. I think I have the same glasses as you.
Oh, really? Is me?
Yeah.
These?
Are
Okay.
those Ray-Bans?
No, these are actually reading glasses because I'm old and blind.
Oh.
But I do have Ray-Bans. I have contacts in right now, for the record.
Oh. Yeah.
But thank you.
All right.
I've got Ray-Ban
Yeah. All right.
frames for my bifocals
For your bifocals on. These
so
are just,
that I don't wear.
Yeah.
these I break so much that I just buy cheapies. They're cheapies. That's what they are. They're cheapies.
Whenever I'm caching, I wear a Phillies hat, jeans, my glasses, and a camo jacket that has World War II patches and aviation stuff on it.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice. I like
Nice. It's got a full caching outfit, Scott.
Look at
I
that.
like
He's got an outfit.
I like it. Yeah.
Chad. Get his
Yeah.
glasses on. All right,
Yeah.
Levi.
I try to fit in aviation with geocaching. All right.
You be good, buddy. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right.
You be well.
All right. See you guys.
Thanks, Levi. See you, mate.
See you guys at Jewel
Thanks,
Stock.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
hope
bye.
so.
Yes.
Okay, for the record, guys, I love this. Chad literally just sent me an email. It's a swag for Joe Woodstock.
Oh,
He
geez.
literally just sent it.
I must say,
Send me an email. So
And God bless you.
I must say,
Now you'll get
Scott,
it. Now you'll get it.
I'm going to call it now. When Chad gets too old and dementia and everything else as well, and he's off the show, we get Levi in as Chad's replacement.
Oh, absolutely.
He even told you what soundbite to use as well.
He's literally telling me what soundbites to use. He's like, dude, play my
what
soundbite.
soundbite? You need the soundbite. You
I'm
need
like
the soundbite.
I'm his little BIT, man. He's like, play my soundbite, BIT. Okay. And I'm like, okay.
He knows the phonetic better than you. And like, oh yeah.
Okay.
He's got it all going on, mate. He's got it all going on. And I will say just a quick shout out as well. I'm going to shout out to his dad. You know, his dad's very much
Absolutely.
a great father, very much supportive of his son as well. So a big shout out to his dad. We don't know his name. We only need Levi. But yeah, to take his son to a Geo Woodstock event with 3,000 other geocachers there.
A giga event.
A giga event. A gig event. Not knowing anyone else there. Mate, if you're Levi's dad, come up, mate, as well. And I want to shake your hand too, buddy. Just saying.
Yeah,
so
that's a good
I'm sure he listens. That's a good dad. That's a really good dad.
That is
so there you go.
My dad never would have done that. Never.
No.
All right. Okay. Next up on the.
Be an active participant.
Sorry.
Look for the lackeys. Talk to
Oh,
the lackeys. Find out what they do. Give them a little bit of love, but also after you've talked to them and shown interest, ask them if they got a lackey tag.
Yes, they've always got lackey tags.
They do have lackey tags.
Don't just come up to them and say, "Hey, you got a lackey tag?"
No.
No, be cordial.
Yes,
talk to them, show interest, and you might find out something. You might meet one that's like really cool and something that's down your alley, and etc. So.
But I will say one thing as well. If you want to meet someone that you look up to or look down to, like for instance Scott, whoever it might be, if you want to talk to someone when you're at a geocaching event, just be mindful if they are already talking to someone else as well. Don't just interject and get in the middle either. Because I know a lot of people, we're very socially unaware sometimes. So always just wait your turn, and you'll be addressed always. And the lackeys are the same as well. The lackeys do the same thing. They'll always address everyone around them. So just stand by as well. Don't interject. Just stand by and wait your turn, and then you'll come in. And and you're right, Chad. Don't just ask for a lackey tag. Actually say to them, "What do you do at geocaching.com?" Because sometimes you will be surprised at what actually the lackeys do at geocaching.com as well, because there's a few of them around. So
Although that being said, unless you're going to see Joshua, you need to interject, because Joshua, you never get a break.
You never get a break. No. Although Joshua and kids, I will say, he puts so much more attention towards the younger generation. And a big shout out to him as well.
That's his bread and butter. He
does a great job with all the kids as well. Josh does too. So he does. He gets a lot of time for the kids, more so than what the adults do. So
I agree.
And funnily enough, guess what my demographic is, Scott? I've told it before.
The old ladies.
The older ladies. I love a hug. I love a hug. Come on, give me a hug. I love a hug. So just saying. Yep.
Next up, be flexible, guys. Mega events are run by volunteers. Don't ever forget that.
Yeah.
Super important. If something does go wrong, instead of complaining about, we actually talked about this, letting it ruin your day, or just roll with the punches. It may also be a good time to pinch in and help a fellow cacher in need. Yeah, guys, a lot of these mega events, they need volunteers. If you want to volunteer, by all means, step up and volunteer. They will be happy to take you. Even for something that's like a half an hour, half an hour, you could do it. It's like nothing, happy to do it.
And there's so many jobs and roles and responsibilities that people are unaware of as well. I mean, even parking attendants, for instance, as well, to try and find a car park somewhere. They need parking attendants, volunteers. They're all volunteers. So whatever you can do, whatever you can give, is be best for it too. So yeah.
Check out the trackable table. No, it's not a table with six-digit code somewhere on it. It's a table with an abundance of travel bugs and geocoins to be picked up and or discovered. If you have,
although there could be a trackable that is a table there.
Oh God, yes.
There's always a possibility.
If you've never been to a mega event before, chances are you'll never see ridiculously sized trackable. So it'll be a treat for the eyes. It is. I think I've told the story where somebody
bowling
tried to leave.
ball to airplane props to refrigerator doors, surfboards.
I've seen a door, like a house door. I told you somebody tried to leave a car tire on my porch. I'm like, hell no. No.
Put it in the container, get that out of here.
No. Turns out I took it because I was going to West Bend the next week, and I rolled it to the travel table, and there it stayed. And there it was it rolled out of my life. Take a moment to reflect on the poor committee members who will no doubt be stuck with the huge trackables at the end of the event.
I will say this as well. I have seen this, and I'm not going to mention any names because they did leave their names on the bag itself. But there was a mega event of some degree somewhere in the USA that they did get left with a big bag of trackables. So what they did was the next mega event they went and just literally dumped the whole trackables on the next trackable table. So you got to be careful. But grab a couple of trackables, have a look at it, and do grab them as well. Like, let's be honest, don't leave them all for the actual mega event host. So,
dude, I had an event last week on Tuesday, and someone dropped 14 trackables at my event. 14. I'm like, you got to be seriously, dude. 14. He's like, sorry, man. I just got back from Alabama. I had him. 14. I mean, luckily, I have a travel bug hotel, so I just went and vomited them into the travel bug hotel. But like 14, really, dude? Like, come on, man. Yeah. This isn't a mega event. Anyway, if you're trying to maximize the number of trackables you discover, take a wander around the car park. That's for you, by the way, big guy. That's for you, right there.
Me or Chad?
That's for you.
It's like I found over 1,000 geomobiles. I'm good. I can meet any geomobile challenge out there. That was a big thing back 15 years ago, but
I stopped doing it years ago. I can't.
You don't have the main one. You don't have my house as your. I've got a house that's trackable. My house is trackable.
My car is trackable. Chad, is your car trackable?
No, but it's not your house.
I don't think I have yours. Do I have yours?
I do have yours.
I didn't do yours, Greg, when I was there. I literally was in your house.
It was actually hanging from my. At that point in time, it was only hanging from my revision mirror, and you didn't even see it because you were too angry at the time. But anyway,
was it on your vehicle at going caching? The last going caching.
Mine?
I'm asking Craig.
Oh, yeah, but that was my van, not my van, my 4-wheel drive that I had at the time. I didn't have my van then. I had my
okay. So you got a different one now.
I got a different one now.
Chad, Pasha 88 says there's a challenge in Ontario, Canada to discover 5,000 trackables.
Oh, I've discovered over 5,000. I think I'm like 18,000 trackables. But I was fucking over 1,000 geomobiles.
I've got 18,000. I'm Chad. I've got 18,000. No, but I will say as well, if you are going to make your trackable, like your geomobile a trackable, make sure it is a distinctive trackable of sorts. I had a really good friend of mine. She did one of our patrons too, Scott, as well. She did my trackable on my van, and it's absolutely perfect too. So there we go.
Okay. So. Go to the parking lot of a mega. At least every second car is likely to have a travel bug in the window, including mine and Craig's. Chad, does your car have a trackable?
I've got a geomobile trackable number. I haven't created a new one since mine. The UVs ate mine up, and I had a replacement, and then the UV rays ate that up. I haven't replaced it for the third time. So
are you replacing with the same actual code?
Same number? I had someone make one. And I put it on there, but the UV rays just eat it up.
Also keep an eye out for trackable
on the outside because it's too dark if I put it on the inside.
I know. At least also keep an eye out for trackable people as you walk around. If you have a trackable shirt on yourself, be prepared for people to walk up on you, stare at your chest, back, perhaps take a photo, then walk away without saying a word. Totally normal at a mega event. Totally, because I have mine. Mine is on my.
I see. the reason why I did Moga competition as well is because they were doing trackable belt buckles. So I wanted a trackable belt buckle so people can take a photo of my crutch. Just saying. So
Did you win the trackable belt buckle?
no, because I broke my ankle almost.
Because
Like,
you're old. Just think so.
yeah, I
'Cause you're
know. I was going really well too.
I remember one block party where all the lackey ladies were all covering up. They had V cut ones. And it's like it's like I want to take a picture of your the trackable on there. And they're all covering up their chests, and it's like I'm not an old man, but it's like I'm going for the trackable.
Yeah. And I will say this as well, and that is I feel better as a male person taking a photo of a lady's shoulder, for instance, rather than her chest. So if you can put your trackable name tag on your shoulder or your sleeve of your arm rather than your chest, that's going to be more comfortable for everyone.
Or your back. I see it on the back a lot.
Or your back, yeah. Back,
also,
back
trackable tattoos as well. Trackable tattoos.
Tattoos.
Yeah. I got a tattoo. Guys, if you see me, get my tattoo.
If you see me, get my tattoo.
Get his tattoo.
Yeah.
Got a couple trackable t-shirts.
If you see Chad get his tattoo. Oh, hang on.
Got a couple trackable t-shirts that are either on the back or on the shoulder.
Yes. No, I think I have 2 shirts that are trackable. I don't usually wear them to megas though. For some, I don't know why. I guess I should. Anyway, anything else, guys? You want to talk about trackables, or can we move on? Anything else?
Yeah, we can move on.
Okay. Food and parking, guys.
Oh.
Understand how parking and food will work ahead of time, so you will need to be prepared. Again, hence bring cash. Some megas are near urban centers, and food and parking is plentiful and convenient. But so lunch is just a quick trip to the local restaurant. Others are in rural areas, far away from the closest restaurant. Sometimes these events require meal tickets purchased in advance to get food on site. You are always welcome to bring your own food and drinks, of course. I would always advise bringing snacks, bringing water, etc. Definite snacks and water. Absolutely. But you actually want to know what's going on, where you are, what the food situation is going to be, because a lot of them have vendors. Most of the megas have food vendors that will be there during the event.
And I'm not trying to put them down or the event holders down, but sometimes they can be overwhelmed. So the food vendors have never had this large of crowds in the time it takes to get that people through them can be a while.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. But they are usually really good. They are usually pretty good. They usually get
they're usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
And I saw a big guy as well in the comments. He's talking about the buffets as well, because some events actually have and host their own buffets. Now, I do recall Geo Woodstock in Arizona last year. It was as well. A lot of people, again, it rolls into the whole, roll with the punches, go with the flow, because there was a buffet sort of style. This line, you saw it, Chad. You were there. I
went through the line. Yeah,
the line was like a mile long, and it is what it is. You can't worry about it. You can't complain about it. Lucky enough, though, that line was actually going past the main stage. So whatever was on stage at the time, you could be entertained while you were still standing in the line too. Yep. So that's what you got to take in as well. That's what we said before, Scott. Roll with the punches. Just roll with the flow. Everyone's there doing the same thing,
and talk, talk with all the people that are around you standing in line, and
exactly
where are you from, and you can entertain yourself a lot by having those communications as well.
Exactly. And don't forget the Geo Woodstock for this year as well. Make sure you grab your lunch, go to the main stage, because at 12:15 Treasures of Our Town is live on the main stage for an hour. So come and have your lunch and listen. I know, right? All this promotion, Scott.
I didn't say a word. Yeah, and remember, guys, it's kind of like a little mini event. Like, everyone there loves what you do, loves to do the things that you do. So it's like you have something in common. You have something to talk about. They're cashers. They love to talk about cashing as much as you love to talk about cashing. So it's really easy to talk to people at these events. Don't be afraid to talk to people. Nobody's going to be mean to you. I mean, you go to events, people aren't mean to you. This is just event on steroids.
Mhm.
Everybody wants to talk to people. I love talking to people at events. At mega events. I love it. I've missed pictures. I've missed many things talking to people at events.
Yeah, there's so many multiple Geo Woodstock pictures and stuff.
Yeah, I've missed many.
And it's like
Chad.
that's going on now. Darn it.
Chad. Let's be honest. Even if Scott was in the actual mega photo, you wouldn't be able to pick him out of the crowd anyway. So exactly. Hey now.
It would be worse than a Where's Wally. For everyone, for all the Americans out there,
I'll let him have it
that
'cause
means
it's like
Where's
so
Waldo.
sad.
For the rest of the world, it's Where's Wally.
He has to do this, guys. It's okay.
And for the podcast, it's Seek Scott. So
That's what?
Seek Scott. So instead of Where's Wally, it's Seek Scott.
Look for side events, guys. Super important. We had one. When did we have one, Chad? We were in Seattle. We had a side event.
Yeah, we had your burger. What was that burger place? That was good.
I don't even remember. It
was hot dogs and burgers.
Something like that. I don't remember what it was called. Often the weekend of the mega is full of other events, some related to the main event, and others just hosted by random other cashers or podcasts like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Look for these events to maximize your social time while at the event. By the way, Groundspeak is trying to do away with the side events, guys.
Not all side events.
Wow.
Side events that aren't actually hosted by the committee or the committee members. Like you can't have random people hosting within a certain distance of the mega event. So
I think
that's what they're trying to get away with.
Ours was far. Yeah, we had to make ours far.
I think it might be within 25 or miles of the mega itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hosted one in Tacoma during the headquarters celebration event.
Oh, nice! Look at you. Adventure Labs, guys. My advice would be to do the Adventure Labs.
Your favorite, Scott. Your favorite, mate.
Oh, not my favorite. Just they're usually pretty creative and an easy way to get some numbers if you're interested in that. While if that's what you're interested in, they're there to do. I know West Virginia is going to have about 600 Adventure Labs. God, not looking forward, but not looking forward to that. Looking forward to that.
You don't want to sit there in the parking lot for 2 hours?
Oh, I'm going to do it, but
yeah, it's in my plan for Wednesday.
I know Midwest Geobash is going to have a couple hundred, I'm sure. So, yeah, it's going to always, guys. Most how many we get, Craig? How many we get in Bamarama? How many we get? A couple hundred.
What's that? The side events?
No, the Adventure Labs.
Oh, the Adventure. Yeah, Bamarama is different. And Bamarama for next year, I can't say too much. All I'll say is that look out for a new art coming out for Bamarama next year as well.
Really?
So yes. So, and what Bamarama did this year, which I thought was very, very clever as well, and I think was one of San Marcos's brainchilds, and that is, for each of the side events, all of a sudden an Adventure Lab would pop up related to that side event at that location, and then would go away after that side event was finished. So I think that was a great idea, because it was all board game themed, and so you had to actually do these board games as Adventure Lab board games as well to get part of it too. So that's really cool. So yeah. So look for Adventure Labs that literally pop up as you're at these events. So that's cool.
Yeah. So most megas nowadays have at least 10 different or 10, well, at least one Adventure Lab that is part of the mega that has a 10 stager in it. A lot of them have 2 or 3. So and they tend to be released on the day before, the day of the actual mega. So kind of be aware of that. Sometimes there's also other caches that are released as part of the event. I know at Geo Woodstock they're doing the county line or was it the county roads caches series that's going to be released, and another series that's gonna. I guess that one's released a couple weeks before, but for a Geo tour. So look, be aware of the ones that get published during the event.
Yeah, oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, they get published during. Absolutely. And finally, bring some cash. but set yourself a budget, guys.
You-
Whatever's in my wallet.
Scott, you did not adhere to your budget for Bamarama. Just saying.
Here's my budget of Bamarama. No.
If no one was there at Bamarama, then I will tell you exactly this, and that is Scott saw this signal item. Chad, you weren't there. Scott saw this signal, this brass signal, heavy brass signal, all in a glass casing and everything. It was the pinnacle of a signal. And Scott looked at it, and he was going to be the very first bid. And so Scott made this big bid, and then went back every hour after that, and no bids were under.
I was
him. He
like,
the
oh God, I'm
one
gonna
and
win it.
only bid.
I was secretly hoping someone. I'm like, oh, someone will bid me on that. No problem.
no. Because everyone else had a budget. Because everyone else did what we're talking about in this episode, except for you, mate. Except for you.
The opportunity to walk into a store and buy geocaching goodies only exists in a very few locations worldwide. But when you hit a mega event, you'll have a stall after stall after stall of caching wares right in front of your eyes. Set yourself a budget so you don't go too crazy and spend next month's paycheck on sneaky hides and travel bugs and coins. Or signals, or brass signals.
Or brass signal.
Or brass
Signals.
It wasn't even that cold, Scott, and you still got the brass monkeys out. But anyway.
Oh, I regret nothing. I regret nothing.
Well, the only thing worse
stand by my purchase.
is when you put that big bid up front and you keep checking and nobody's put anything on there, and then 5 minutes before the end, someone and you haven't gone back and checked that last 5 minutes, someone outbids you.
No, I was hoping someone would outbid me.
I know in your case you were, but I've been outbid the last 5 minutes multiple times.
I knew no one would, because no one's that silly, Scott, just to say.
I thought somebody would. Come on.
Yeah, no.
I'm the only, apparently I'm. Can you hear me? Anything else? Are we good?
Oh, you're back now, yeah.
I'm back. Hi, sorry. Yes. Anything else? I have exhausted everything. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
You did. No, just have fun. Enjoy it as well. Don't be scared of it as well. And as you said before, Scott, everyone's there. Everyone's on the same page. Make new friends. Enjoy it, and enjoy life, and enjoy everything that has to offer. Don't be scared of these mega events.
Chad, to you. Final thoughts.
Enjoy. Have fun.
And get a trackable. Make sure you log the trackable. The Geomobile trackable. I got 18,000.
And as for me, yeah, I went to my first mega event years and years ago, and I loved it. And I try to go as many as I can, and talk to people. And that's the best part, is that you get to talk to people, and everyone will talk to you, and it's great. It's fun, and you get to see people like Joshua, or people like Craig, or people like Chad, or people like me. You get to see people who you see like on YouTube, or listen to podcasts, or even everyone else. And it's awesome to see those people, and to see to go up and just talk to them, chit chat with them, which is people. So by all means, if you and I will say it, and I always say it, if you see us, please come up and say hello. Do not be afraid. Do not be embarrassed. Do not. Come say hello. We want to talk to you. We'll give you stuff. I'll give you free GCPC stuff. Craig and Chad, I'll give you a free GCPC.
I've got stuff.
You still got stuff, Craig?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, of course I do. Mind you, Scott, at Moga, I went around and did all the brand new what's it called when you get a Geo coin for the Geo Tour? I did the new Geo Tour in Moga just recently, and every one of those was a big ammo can. There was nothing in it but a logbook. You see, so every single one I left was a sticker, a pin, see my shell sticker as well. Like there was all left in there too. So the whole Geo Tour now has GCP stickers all inside them as well. So
I love that thing.
Yeah, I know. You're welcome.
I put one in Florida. It's funny. I put one in Florida in the geocache cache, and then the listener took it like the next day. They were there the next day and they took it, which is kind of funny. They took it from me. FF Skippy says fans of the show like me.
That's what happens though, Scott. It's true. That's what happens when people ring up often, like Skippy, like
Cody Dog
as well. Everyone likes to. They hear the voices as well. They know the sound bites, or some of them don't have sound bites, but that's their sound bite. So
Cody Dog, I'll tell you, he was in Texas at an event in Texas, and someone's like, "Cody Dog, like GCPC Cody Dog." He's like, "What?"
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you never know, guys. If you see them, go say hello.
Mm-hmm,
Say hello. All right. That's all I got for the Mega Event Survival Guide. Final words. Any other final words?
One final word, Scott. What's your next mega you're going to?
Next mega I am going to is the
Woodstock?
West
Virginia. Woodstock. Chad, what about you? What's your next mega you're going to?
SoCal Spring Fling.
Spring Fling for Chad. Mingo for me. Mingo's next one in a few weeks' time.
Mingo?
So.
Where's Mingo?
Kansas.
I know where. When?
In a couple of weeks' time. 3 weeks' time.
It's in wait, what's the date?
I don't know the date. Jeez, what?
Maybe you might know the date.
Wow, I don't know. Not off the top
You're
of my
literally
head.
going to it.
I've got it in my calendar.
It
is the 10th of May. May 10th. May 10th and 11th.
10th.
May 10th, 11th. That's what I'll be there for. So exactly. The weekend before that, I'll be in Uranus, Scott.
Hey now.
In Missouri, because there's a big Muncie event in Uranus. So yeah, I'll be in Uranus for 3 days, Scott. I hope you enjoy that. So
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Be gentle.
That's all I gotta say.
All right, guys.
There we go.
Oh, guess what? I think Scorpio's going to Mingo.
Oh, I hope he does. I'll put him on the phone to you, Scott. Don't worry. I'll give him your personal phone number.
Yes, I'd appreciate that if you would. I would appreciate that.
Always.
Next week, Chad.
Yep. I won't be here.
Oh, next week is no Chad. No Chad.
What's it going to be like with no Chad?
It's a no bro show again, minus the Chadley.
So does that mean we can't be fact checked like we can normally do?
We can't be fact checked.
There's no fact checking, so we can lie all we want, Scott, and there'll be no fact checking. So yes, no.
There's no one to tell us we're wrong. No one
wrong.
To tell us we're wrong. Next week, guys. You know, I've caught this cat at a couple different megas. We've chit chatted. I've enjoyed conversation with him. I'm like, dude, I need to get you on my show. So next week, Craig, you ever heard of Dan DeConing?
No.
Dan DeConing writes geocaching mystery novels, and he's got like 6 of them.
Like actual a real author.
He's a real author. Yeah,
he's not like Joshua, the geocaching vlogger, who's just like a pretend author who's got a comic book. No. He's actually he's a real author. No. Wow.
Yeah, he's a real author.
Wow.
Yeah. How about that? Writes his own stuff. Doesn't put books out and caches he hasn't found. He writes like real books.
Wow. Do you have a book, Scott? Do you have a book?
Do I have a geocaching book? I do not have a geocaching book.
I do. Anyway.
You have a geocaching book?
Yeah, I do. A kid's book, a geocaching kid's book.
Yeah.
Before Josh.
I've got one over
I wrote it before Josh did, so there you go.
Did you really?
Anyway, Dan.
So you trying to say you're better than Joshua? Is that what you're saying?
No, I said I did it before Joshua. It's not better than Joshua. Trust me, it's not better. I sold 3 copies. That's it. That's it.
I think Josh just sold a couple more than 3 copies.
I've lost $400 on mine. So, but anyway.
Guys, next week we're bringing author Dan DeConing on, talking about geocaching mystery novels. That's next week's show. Chad, you're gonna miss it.
I know.
So
I'll have to listen. I'm gonna listen to this one.
Yeah, right, Chad. Yeah, right. You don't listen to the show.
All right. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you guys. Thanks for the phone calls. We appreciate you guys as well. Next week, it's going to be fun. Chad, we'll talk to you soon. Chad, be safe. Travel safe, Chadley. God forbid anything happens to you. We want you back safe. You can't just leave me here with Craig. I'll be miserable.
Please.
As long as my aircraft doesn't fall out of the sky. I think
let's hope. Let's all hope Chad's aircraft doesn't fall out of the sky.
I'm not saying a word because I'm not going to jinx it. I'm not saying a word.
That's not jinxing. We're saying we hope it doesn't. We're not saying we hope it does.
You just don't talk about it at all, and it won't. It's easy. Keep going.
Is that the way it works?
That's the way it works.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Yeah.
Wait, Turtle Lady says, I always think Craig is sitting in front of his garage door. He literally is sitting in front of his garage door.
My side door. It's my side door, my van door. It's getting more and more stickers too. So it's slowly expanding my sticker content. And there is a GCPC sticker right.
A GCPC sticker?
Right there. GCPC sticker right there.
Hey now.
And patrons of the show saw that being stuck up there live. Just saying.
Yes, that's right. Oh yeah, we did it live on a patron show.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Chat. Test skydiving. Jump. It's going down. Jump. Jump, Chad. Jump.
With 100 other people that are in there with you.
Yeah. So I'll make sure I bring my my parachute.
Wow. Wow.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you guys next week. Everybody be well, be safe, and hug your loved ones. All right. We'll talk to you guys next week. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook and YouTube. The archive video versions of our podcast are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. If you like the show, please head on over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click the subscribe or get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. With tiers starting as low as $5, you'll get a ton of additional information, extra audio, extra video, only available to our patron members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/thegeocaching-podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cashly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Suds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Arted Crafted, PathTags.com, Cashcraft, and GeoGo. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week, so we'll see you next week talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones, and we will talk to you guys next week. And we're clear.
Has he got a mustache?
He does. He looks like he's got like an old like villain mustache. Doesn't he? Looks like a villain. like a 70s vaudeville villain. Like, you must pay the rent, but I can't pay the rent. But you must pay the rent, but I can't pay the rent. But you must pay the rent.
What happens if you don't pay the rent?
I'll pay the rent.
Hey now. Hey now.
Hey now.
Oil again.
Oh dear. Oh dear. So is it actually a mustache, or what is it? Is a stitch?
No, this is his original mouth.
Oh, that's the stitch line.
We had to cut at the seam.
Oh, so you cut. Oh, okay, that makes
seam
sense.
was below his mouth, so now he's got
Yeah,
like an
yeah,
old vaudeville villain mustache.
He does. He does. Ryan picked it up. Ryan saw it too. So
I saw it the other day. I was like, he's got a mustache. Look, he's got a mustache.
the mustachio. Yes.
Mustachio. What are you gonna do, man? You
Well,
gotta work.
but it's true though. I mean, everyone who we enjoy our game, we all must cash. So.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
hey.
hey.
On that note, everybody be well.
You're
We'll talk to
welcome.
you guys next week. Hey, free, no charge on that one, guys. Be well. Bye.
Let's try the chicken.
Tip your waitress.